started with the company in 1967.
I started Loblaws December 6, 1968.
I've been with the company since 1978.
Back in the late 70s.
August of 1982. I started here back in 1989.
For quite a long time ago in 1990.
I started in 1995.
I started here in 1996.
2001.
I've been here since 2004.
Loblaws promise number 6, produce. Loblaws only buys the very top quality produce. A lot can happen to an orange between the time it's picked and the time you buy it. That's why produce comes to this Loblaws distribution center in refrigerated trucks. The produce section here is also refrigerated, and it goes from here to the stores. Once again, in refrigerated trucks. Produce at Loblaws, quality and freshness. Another reason why more than the price is right at Loblaws.
I'm the banana ripener here at Erin Mills. A lot of you know me better as the Banana Man. I used to get up early Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings and drive in here down an old dirt road. Erin Mills Parkway wasn't built yet, and they just started building Meadowvale. I used to come in and wake up the drivers parked on the side of the road, bang on their windows and ask them if they needed a lumper for their truck. And back then we used to jump up on the side of their trucks, hold the mirror, ride in through the gate and pull into the produce area. And we'd bargain with the truck drivers on what they'd pay us.
When they built 22 St. Clair, the floors weren't built to maintain the equipment after we had moved into the print shop. And so we ended up here at the mill. And when we moved out here, there was nothing here except the Chrysler building, which was off the back of the creek there, and lots of wildlife. Not even the bridge going over the train trestles here was there. If you got out at 3 o'clock and you didn't get over that train track, you were stuck for 30, 40 minutes waiting for the train to go by, so you drive back down through Streetsville.
And I get 2-3 cases one time. He say, hold it, 1 each, not 3. When the boss is gone, still take a 3 again. 10 years later, big problem for me. My back problem.
Oh, and it's not the apple, don't forget. It's a banana a day. That'll keep the doctor away.
It grows in bunches.
For $2.10 an hour.
Things were a lot different at the mill back then. The building itself was a lot different. I remember in produce we didn't even have an office. We had a trailer that sat on the front dock that they were using as an office at the time.
One summer as a part-time assembler trained by my older brother, and I worked in the produce department. And those are the days of the hard hats and the yellow jiggers with the exposed chains that used to just rake your shins.
You did the whole order yourself. You picked the full pallets, you picked everything that had to be done, and actually loaded it on the trailer yourself, and then went back for another one. So a lot different than the way we do things today.
Seen a lot of changes happen within this facility. The amount of volume that we're able to pump through this old building is absolutely remarkable, and at times I wonder how we do it. And I think really it speaks to just the ingenuity and the way people look at how we do business.
The changes at Erin Mills, the amount of volume that Erin Mills is able to put through this facility, people didn't think it could be done.
As we began to grow, I don't think anybody ever imagined that in 6 years we'd go from 56 million to 80 million. I don't think that anybody really thought that that was even a practicality for Erin Mills to do 80 million cases. Through innovations of the people that worked at Erin Mills over the last 6 years, we have managed to add 18 million cases, more than what we were handling in 2001. And not only adding cases, but I would say that in the last 3 years, we've had the best cost structure. Erin Mills has had the best cost structure, best cost per case, of any other DCs. To think that we could drive down from, I think in 2001 we were at about $1.05 a case, to get it down from $1.05 down to 81 cents, and that includes transportation, is just a phenomenal number. So I would say from an impact perspective, Erin Mills has contributed and will continue to contribute right to the last day.
things that I've encountered is what makes the difference between one employer or the other is the people that you work with. Over the course of the last 3+ years, I've managed to get to know a lot of the folks in here. We've had some trying times, some difficult times, but throughout it all, it's only because of the people that we have that we've managed to be successful.
When you work for a company for 23, 24 years of your life, you spend a lot of time, a lot of dedication here, and you meet a lot of people. So I think the takeaway for me would be definitely the friends that I've made, and even the people that have left already that I'm still in contact with.
One of the benefits of working here was playing for the most hated hockey team in Loblaw's history, the Bulldogs. We went to a lot of tournaments, had a lot of fun. It's sad to see it ending the way it ends, but we've still got our hockey going on Wednesdays and Fridays. Same group of guys for 25 years, a lot of laughs.
We used to have baseball tournaments years ago. Everybody would form a team from all the departments. And it was a fun day. It was over at Tobico.
I think what made this place special and will continue up until the day we close is the people. I've never felt better or closer with a group of people in the management team than I have with this group here.
So for 30 years, it was the biggest warehouse that we had in Ontario for Loblaws. It was the powerhouse for a lot of years. I know it's lost some of its limelight after Maple Grove has been built, but the mill truly was the flagship for a lot of years.
And I'm going to miss it when it's time to go. The end of an era's coming to an end.
I have to put my hats off to absolutely everybody who works in this distribution center, because everybody made this DC successful, including inventory control. And if I had a chance, I would love to be back here. I'd love to be working with every single one of you.
I'd say one other thing that I'm going to really miss is the Sunday morning long weekend 7:30 conference calls. I don't know what I'm going to do without those.
I hate to see it go, but hey, I'm in a good position this time.
That's probably one thing I'm going to miss when we do close, that 2:30 meeting gathering, which is something that I think everybody looks forward to. They get together, it's like a little family coming to dinner.
And it's going to be a real shame to see this whole group broke up. It's nice to be able to come into work every morning and see his smiling faces that we see every day and that we take for granted, but I can't say enough about the people that I work with. They're remarkable people.
Let it go. Let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time
as we celebrate 35 years at Erin Mills, I would like to recognize the people who have made Erin Mills what it is today over that course of time. So on behalf of Erin Mills, we would like to say thank you.